Our reporter Allyson has just arrived in Proserpine, which has been cut off since the cyclone hit. Allyson, what's the situation like there?
As you can see, there's still torrential rain coming down here in Proserpine at the moment. We have just arrived. The Bruce Highway has been cut off for most of the day via floodwaters, and we've done a quick drive around town to survey some of the damage, and I can tell you it is extensive. There are homes that have roofs off, there are trees that have been uprooted. Many have either come down on homes or narrowly missed them. We do know the Army is in town. They will be setting up an incident control centre tomorrow morning, and we can assume that at first light they will be out there providing assistance to the people of Proserpine who for nearly 48 hours now have been without help and without power. But as I mentioned before, these services are only just starting to arrive in Proserpine because the roads have been cut today and the only way in has been via air. Proserpine was among the first hit when Debbie's destructive eye crossed the coast. Hurricane-force winds ripped through the tiny town. Homes and businesses were torn apart. The Department of Transport caved in.
Holy shit.
By this morning, the clean-up was still almost impossible as torrential rain continued.
I just don't know what's in there, and I'm not game enough to go in, and I'm not up to dealing with it. I've got enough with this water coming in. It's just like, what else can you throw at us? It's horrendous. I've been mopping and mopping and mopping.
Almost 300 millimetres of rain had fallen in just 24 hours, causing flash flooding. This car was abandoned on the outskirts of Proserpine. Swiftwater rescue crews were called in.
Very slow progress, continuing at this stage, over.
Desperately trying to find the driver.
Currently in about waist-deep water and they're barely able to stand, so it is running pretty quickly out there.
Luckily, the American tourist had been rescued by a local farmer. The Army was needed to help search another submerged car. We've just seen these two utes that have driven into this clearly flooded road. This is about 10 kilometres away from Proserpine. The rain has been pelting down here all morning. Hundreds of millimetres have fallen. Authorities are saying to people, if it's flooded, forget it. Even emergency services couldn't get into Proserpine. The Bruce Highway was a car park cut both north and south. Sarah Ackland and her family faced a nervous wait.
Yeah, we bailed the day before because we knew it was going to be pretty bad. And we're just trying to get home now to see if there's see if we even have a house left.
With many roads washed away, it will take some time before authorities give the all clear to get in. Allyson, ABC News, north of Proserpine.